Hi guys, so glad to have you. This is number 2 of attempt. I have not fully written out, but maybe that will make the video flow a little better, but we will have it done by the time we get there. So, and by the way, if you like these, great, let me know. If you don't like them, great, let me know. I'd appreciate it very much. Side note, this is humorous because I get a kick out of it. I'm out walking around the other day, run to a nice lady. I think she was trying to be sweet and kind, maybe even a little bit flirtatious. But she goes, "Oh, hi." And I go, "Hi, how are you?" And she goes, "Great." She goes, and then she goes, I smile and she goes, "You look so much better in person than you do on TV." And I was like, "Oh, well, thank you so much." You know, I could think it was what a horrible thing to say. What were you trying to do? I know what it was meant to be. I know what she was trying to do, so I wanted to be sweet back. But ow! So please, those of you that think I look better on TV, don't tell me. Those of you that think I look better in person, don't tell me, because the other side of that coin is very, very dark, and my mind always goes to what is being said and not being said. And now we transition to what I have to go through today. Beware of loops in logic, and beware of those who can talk their way around truths. Words are wonderful, language is wonderful, but they serve a purpose and fall short at times. To elaborate on that for a minute, language is huge. It's everything. You have to translate written word into spoken word just to understand it. Language is massive, but language is not all-encompassing. Y'all all know, at least in my belief, language is not even one of the more important parts of communication. So the problem is we put so much value in our words, written and spoken language, that we try to give it a law in and of itself, even more so than we would a law of mathematics. And it can't. Words fall short. Have you never heard the preacher that goes into, "Oh, the English language, we can't understand God's love, for we only have one word for love. But in the Greek, there's 5 words for love. And are we experiencing agape love? Or are we experiencing..." Oh, shut up. And yet they have a great point. It's huge. The descriptive words in some languages are so much better equipped than we have, and we really truly fall short as if we didn't even know it existed if it was there. Beware of those that are good enough with words to spin logic. An example, the hangman's paradox. I love the hangman's paradox for this, at least it works for me. The hangman's paradox is a judge convicts a prisoner to hang. He tells the prisoner, "You will be hung next week, someday between Monday and Friday, but whatever day it happens, you will be surprised." The prisoner uses logic and decides it can't be Friday. So we have the judge has told him somewhere between Monday, it's supposed to be a noose, not a head, somewhere between Monday and Friday of next week, you are going to be, I was skipping Wednesday there, hung by your neck, and no matter which day it is, you're going to be surprised. So the prisoner goes in at first nervous, and he starts thinking it through, and he decides, oh, well, it can't be Friday, because if they don't hang me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, then I'm going to know it's Friday, and they can't surprise me because I know it's going to be Friday, so I know it's not going to be Friday. So he sits and goes, well, that leaves 4. And let's run through that. Now we get to this and we go, okay, well, it can't be Thursday because I've already eliminated Friday. And if they can't do Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, then obviously Thursday is out, because then the only way to surprise me would be do it Friday. And we know they can't do it Friday, so it would have to be Thursday, and it can't be Thursday. Well, likewise, if we've eliminated those, and on and on and on, until he comes to the reason that he can't be killed. It would be impossible to surprise him, thus he will live on. Yet the prisoner was hung on Wednesday, and he was surprised. Why? And that is the big logic. Believe it or not, for hundreds of years, genius people, heavy degrees, doctorates stacked, different fields of study, from philosophy to theology to physics. This thing is huge. It's incredibly popular. It's considered a big jangle-tungle. People trying to work it out and prove or disprove the flow of the prisoner's basic logic. The words make the paradox make sense. even to the point that thousands of people over centuries have tried to prove through logic and words why it isn't true and how the prisoner could be surprised. And in all sincerity, it is a lot of fun to do this. Like any other puzzle, it's a blast, but you don't really need to do it, do you? You can see the stupidity of the argument. It is fun in words. In words, it is a word puzzle. Here's the thing, though. When you first hear this, when you hear the judge looks at the prisoner and says, I sentence you to be hung by the neck. It will be one day next week. And which day? And then the prisoner says, what day? And he goes, either way, you're going to be surprised. The logic works, but if the prisoner starts telling you, well, that means I'm going to live forever. What do you mean? He breaks down the logic. Maybe in words it flows, but you look at him and go, you're an idiot. Because it could be Monday and I can surprise you. It could be Wednesday and I can surprise you. It could be Friday and still I can surprise you because you've decided it's not going to be. Either way, you know in ways that can't be proven in words going back that it's not true. There are things of logic that go beyond words. And the most common man, the most uneducated woman, the most standard, totally sheltered child can hear the debate and look at you and go, well, that's stupid. And guys, this matters. Beware of the person that can take basic, simple truths, basic, obvious realities, and can spin them and twist them and twirl them in words to make them seem mysterious or lost or false. And beware of becoming such a one yourself. It's fun to learn how. It's fun to practice and go. In the old days, with religion, you called those people false prophets. Today, a lot of folks want to call them salesmen. They are not salesmen. In a modern world, they're not false prophets. But they are not honest people. And usually they intend to be. And they come across as incredibly intelligent and smart. Beware of them and beware of becoming them. And if you ever wonder, oh, what should I do? Here's the thing. Step back, take all the education and pretensions off, and go, first glance, what seems true? Promise you that's it. Life is much simpler. Logic is much simpler. The good Lord put a basic down in you to go there. Now, last little note. How does this impact or affect sales? If you truly want to be great, if you truly want to sell at the highest level with the highest ethics and the best quality you possibly can, know this, know the basic truth, don't try to manipulate it, don't try to spin it, own it and build upon it. Have you ever heard a great teacher? Have you ever heard a great preacher? And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm buoyed up by the brilliance being given. It's because they use those words to build on the truth and to expand on the truth, not to try to shape it and shift it and show it in the way they needed it seen. So when you do your wordsmithing, stay in line with the truth. And when you doubt, do the exact same thing for yourself. Step back and glance, and you will go, oh, okay, that's the truth. It will take a little while. If you're used to manipulating, you're going to take a hit for a little while. But you'll be amazed what comes as time grows. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great day.